Well, I'm geared up to go take down my tent. I don't know how I'm supposed to go poop later when I don't know if they're all just gonna bite my ass or what. Okay, so the mosquitoes don't seem too bad as long as you're moving, which works out because that's pretty much what's going on all day. I was laying there last night, just kind of realizing that everything hurts. Like, oh, my ankle hurts, my back hurts. These mosquitoes are annoying, but it's definitely because I've been pushing myself. But I realized I kind of like it because this is exciting to me, and I realized, like, okay, as long as I choose an exciting route, I don't mind pushing myself, and I don't mind the shittiness that comes with it. Like, for work or for school, I never really enjoyed just like pushing myself. Like, sometimes I did, maybe because I enjoyed that outcome, but not actually just doing that. And the other thing I realized was that, like, man, I have a lot of respect for all the little critters and animals that live out here, because it's pretty rough. Like, it's kicking my butt, and I have the help of all the technology that I can carry on my back, and they just have to be out here. And that's why the deer is licking my piss, because it needs salt, and they're just animals. Like, or else their butt is gonna get kicked. So they just got to do what they got to do, and I respect them for it, and I respect this landscape a lot, because it's definitely wild, and I'm just really happy to be out here. But yeah, I was really contemplating, like, skipping a section 50-60 miles ago, and because I'm like, I know these mosquitoes are gonna be bad, and I should let my ankle get a rest, and I'll just stay on schedule and just chill for a little bit. But I knew that was gonna feel shitty about skipping it, and instead I was like, I doubled down and just went through it, as hard as I could, and my reward was like that lesson. I was thinking, these poor animals out here, they always got bugs on them. Like, what does a fucking deer do with a tick? It doesn't have any fingers to get that shit off. Like, just has to deal with it. Then you look at the next step, you look at some monkeys, and as soon as they got hands, look what they're doing all day long, is just picking bugs off each other. It's part of their social hierarchy, picking off bugs and stuff. And then I'm like, damn, as soon as we figure out how to keep bugs off of us, our hands are free to do other shit. And look at Look at what humanity did, you know, with our hands.
Share.
Dude.
All my water. It's my feet.
So homeless looking.
Homeless people. I get to camp.
I'm so happy. Look what I found in the hiker box. This little piece of plastic I've been wanting for so long. I've been seeing other people have it. But it allows me to screw my water bag to my water filter. So it just makes it that much easier to filter water. And it's a chore you got to do all the time. I'm so happy.
Fun fact.
So mad I missed the bus ride for the post office and not have to walk. Yeah, I'm so happy you got the new bag. That's a view right there. Look at that. Wow. This is so cool. Such a big, blue and deep lake here. Really excited to see this. So I'm trying to take a rest, but there's nowhere to rest. These mosquitoes just bite you no matter what. I put maximum strength deep on my legs, and some of them still bite my legs. I don't know what to do about it. So I'm so thankful for music. It really gets me through the day. I have kind of a whole strategy of the type of music I listen to, when I listen to it. But for example, got to the water source. It was 24 miles in, and it was maybe 5 o'clock. And it turned out it was way off the trail. So I had to go like half a mile, super steep downhill, half a mile back up. And then so now we're at 25 miles for the day and I'm super tired. So, but I wanted to go farther, you know, for my plan. So I made myself dinner, and then I just put on like the hardest core music I can find, and just crank up a hill. And we're going 6 more miles, so we'll hit 31 miles a day. And there's no way I'd be able to do it without my earbuds and music in general. So back in NorCal, I was kind of getting like an urge to leave my group and just push miles. Like I don't necessarily need to, but I just was getting that urge to do it. And now I kind of know why, now that I'm actually doing it. It's because after a couple months, things were getting like comfortable and routine, and I wasn't really getting as many new insights as I was at the beginning of the trail. And now that I'm just, you know, basically walking as hard as I can for, you know, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. a day, I'm just learning more. I think I'm kind of overcoming laziness, and I'm kind of like metaphorically relating it to like walking to other things in life. But yeah, like you can always go harder. You know, you just have to make sure you take breaks and do what you need to do to go the distance, but you're not gonna burn out if you really set your mind to it. You can go 12 hours a day, and that's something I didn't really I'd never liked to go 12 hours a day on anything. And I don't want to forget the mental aspect that also can be used for wherever. But yeah, I mean, not every day I feel like doing 30 miles and I guess I've done it a couple of times before, and that was when I was feeling good and everything. But now it's like, no, I have the goal and I'm just gonna do it, even though if it really sucks during, like, there's just a mental discipline. Obviously, not mentally taxing in terms of like thinking about stuff, but the mental discipline is something I'm learning for sure. Sprain has definitely gone down. There's barely a bump anymore. Nice. All right, made it 31 miles a day through absolute mosquito hell, but we're in range of established campground tomorrow, so can get a meal, can get laundry done, can get a shower. So if I go 28 miles tomorrow, I can do that. But we're gonna recover right now by eating a bunch of Oreos and watching some Netflix. Look at them just sitting here waiting to eat me all night. Oh, fuckers. So I got this beautiful lake, super clear, great beach to hop in, but look what happens as soon as I stop. So I'm like, I feel like I'm not able to enjoy this place, even though I really want to. Okay, so I found a spot with lots of dragonflies. I think they eat the mosquitoes, so there's not as many, and I was able to get in the water. It's crystal clear, not even cold, it's perfect temperature. And yeah, now I'm gonna have lunch at this picnic table, so super thankful for that. So I sat at that picnic table for like 2-3 hours, and I could not psych myself back to get into that woods where all those mosquitoes were biting me. So I was just going through all my options, and yeah, I basically found a dirt road out of here, and I'm gonna skip 50-60 miles of the trail that's just full of mosquitoes. I didn't want to skip anything, but it's still like such a small percentage of the total trail that I don't feel that bad. But I was just absolutely hating it, like hating it, and I didn't want it to ruin my attitude. And there's, I don't know, I don't feel like 100% good about it, like not pushing through, but also there's just nothing about it I was enjoying. Like, they're just biting the fuck out of me no matter how fast I was walking. And I was trying to use DEET, and it was just giving me a bloody nose and a headache, and it wasn't even working. So I'm just gonna do what is more enjoyable. I'm out here to have a vacation and have fun too, and I have to remember that. Like even if there wasn't positives and negatives, but I could only see negative with those mosquitoes. I could not. I lost my positive attitude. So we're in Bend now after cracking under these mosquitoes. Took a little self-care. Had an 8-piece chicken, fried chicken. Had some ice cream. And now we're gonna check out downtown. Had to take a little time off to regroup after all these bullshit mosquitoes. So I found a free electric bike, and yeah, it's way faster than walking. It's a fun way to explore the town. I wish every town had one of these. So, yippee. Well, it wasn't free. They charged me $9 for 18 minutes. So that kind of blows. I'm glad I stopped when I did. Now this giant Slurpee is worth $2. So I've been just going to grocery stores all day. I did my resupply. I sent a couple boxes into Washington. So, you know, where there's not good access to food, I'll be good there. And I just kind of keep buying myself snacks. So chips, ice cream, that kind of stuff, carrots. But I'm gonna take a bus out of here. And then probably have to hitchhike the rest of the way to trail. We are utterly so happy that there's no mosquitoes.
It is.
I don't know where they are. They might come later, but right now it's 6 o'clock and there's no mosquitoes, and we're like, oh.